Tea Buddies, it's Alex from Tea and Transformation back again, and today I'm taking a look at top 5 Oracle decks for 2017. Okay, well, Oracle decks. So I gotta say that for some of you who know my story and some of you who don't, let me just sort of go over it a little bit. I started reading tarot cards probably seriously in early 80s. Read them professionally for a number of years and then put them away when I had kids because, well, I just didn't have the time. So when I bought my first couple of tarot decks, which was a traditional Rider-Waite and an Aquarian tarot deck, it was like barely a shelf in the metaphysical bookstore. There just weren't a lot. Things changed, and I don't ever recall seeing oracle cards until I started back reading professionally last year. And so I'd never used oracle cards, had no idea what they were all about or why anybody would use them. I mean, if you're going to do readings, why not just use tarot cards, right? Seems to make sense to me. Anyways, I didn't know about them, but a friend of mine in my mastermind group had just decided to pull some cards. I don't even remember how we got into it, but she pulled some cards for everybody one night. And she used the oracle deck that I'm going to just show you now. It is the Native Spirit Oracle cards by Denise Linn. And I love them. Do I use them professionally? No, not really. I might with friends use this because I found... Okay, so there's a couple of things about this particular deck, and I have to tell you, this is the only oracle deck of cards I have. I don't have any others. I don't get the angel cards. Doesn't make any sense to me. And it's just, I mean, I might get angels in a reading where I'm doing psychic work, but I'm conflicted about angel cards. But where I feel really grounded with this deck is a lot of my spiritual training came from the elders at the Mount Currie Band in the Whistler area of British Columbia, from the Musqueam tribe, from the just inside of the city of Vancouver is where the Musqueam people are, and the Lummi people in Washington State and Grandpa Joe Washington, and also with a native healer and psychic shaman in Arizona who was from Mexico, and then another pipe carrier and sweat leader, and I was lucky enough to be taught by her, and her tradition is the Apache tradition. So I have a lot of grounding in this area and did a lot of reading and a lot of study. And so when I see these cards, they talk to me, but on a very deeply spiritual level. So I particularly like the card called Trickster, which is Coyote, or in some of the Lakota traditions is Heyoka, which is reverse medicine or clown medicine. So some of this stuff we talk about in terms of the medicine and the teachings. So white buffalo is a prophecy. And it has to do with the feminine, and there's a white buffalo woman and storyteller. The traditions and the teachings happen by storytelling. And I remember one of the elders that I was studying with had said, there's a reason why you have 2 ears and 1 mouth, and you should remember that. So, and kind of figure that one out, right? So I find that this deck works on a much deeper level, and it works in terms of spiritual growth and personal growth and approach to the world and approach to the planet that we're living on. and I find it really quite lovely to work with, and the pictures are stunningly beautiful. The things I find difficult about it, which are also the things which make it a lovely deck, is the cardstock is very thick, and they're big. Like the cards are as big as the palm of my hand. So shuffling them is like, because I like doing casino shuffles, you know, it's like a deck of cards. I like to really get in there and mix up the energy. Not so much with this deck. You kind of have to be sort of careful with how you're doing that. But so not 5, simply 1. And there you go. So a few little reminders, housekeeping. Please click on the subscribe button over in the corner, corner there. And you can subscribe to my channel. Please like the video if you do. Comment. Let me know what oracle deck. If I was looking for another oracle deck, what oracle deck should I be looking for? It's like I have no idea. I'm like, oracle decks, I don't know. So if you could leave a comment, let me know which would be, a good second oracle deck that I should go out and get, which would be nice. And click on the bell if you want to be notified when I am producing new videos. And I am going to be doing a series on tech and tarot for tarot readers and holistic health practitioners and heart-centered spiritual practitioners, on how to use tech to your advantage to save yourself time when you're uploading videos and to make your videos look quite a bit different here. Let me just transition out of that screen. So there's like a lot of tech that can be doing out there. And then I'm just going to, because sometimes I got stuff to say and it isn't within the confines of tarot readings or spiritual teachings. Well, sometimes it is about spiritual teachings, but it's just kind of like whatever strikes my fancy. And sometimes you just got to get some stuff said. So I'll be starting a YouTube series called Here's the Thing. So please subscribe, like the video, and you have a great day. And tomorrow is day 4, and I'm not sure what the topic is, but this is Alex from Tea and Transformation, and we'll see you on the other side.